I literally just got into my house like 5 minutes ago. So if I'm out of breath, that's why. I don't know if this is gonna be a different video or if this is gonna be on top of the video that we already did for New York, or if they're gonna be like in different parts or whatever. But this is the haul part of the video. So I'll give a little hey sprouts. It's me, your favorite traveling girl, Onion, for all of you if I do decide to make this a different video. So let's get into it. I am so tired. I have like no energy. So at the beginning of my trip on day 1, I went to Buffalo Exchange. I got 2 things from Buffalo Exchange. I got this really cool top that you'll see in the video if this is a part of that video. If it's not, you can go over and watch that video. It has these really awesome big old sleeves and like a kimono front tie out top, and with really long ties, so it makes it really good to wrap around once, twice, 3 times, you know. Very accommodating to size, very giving Anya, you know. It's giving Anya with the faces and the black and white. I love black and white. It's just a classic color combo, negation of color, and it's very shiny and you can see the shine of it. And I really enjoyed wearing this while I was on my trip because I made the exception because all my clothes were dirty. So what's the point? What is the point? You know, what's the point? But I will wash it now that I'm home. The next thing I got from Buffalo Exchange is this silver corsetta. It's absolutely gorgeous. I tried it on in the other part of the video, or wherever this is gonna go. I tried it on in the hotel and I was like, this is skinty, bro. Skinty. I was like, I am usually a like extra small in whatever size that I get. This is a small, and I was like toughing it, you know, toughing it. So I think that I might add some corsetry to the back, because I'm like, why would you make a corset but not make it a corset? You know, bodies change, bodies evolve, bodies are not ever the same size for a long period of time. So I'm thinking about adding that, and if you have any sewing tips for me on how to do that, I would love to hear them. But for right now, she's gonna stay like this, and I really like her. And she has like a little split right here, which I'm going to figure out how to clean that. But yeah, super cute, super adorable, really love, really stan, can't wait to wear it. All right, so the next thing we went to, you gotta go to like a touristy shop, and we went to Grand Slam because we were like, oh, it's like family owned and everything. So we went to Grand Slam to get everybody's gifts, which is why I wanted to go ahead and do this, because our person of interest over here has to get their gift. So we're gonna go ahead and do this now. I got socks for my mom. Happy Mother's Day, because it says wow, but I'm like, it says mom. They're mom socks. So that's there. I got this magnet for my dad, because we have like a huge amount of magnets on our refrigerator, so I just felt like it was right to get another magnet, especially of the Brooklyn Bridge, because I actually stayed in Brooklyn this time instead of staying in Manhattan in Times Square. So got my Brooklyn Bridge. This last person asked for to not get a I Love New York shot glass, but to get a shot glass. So I got the coolest shot glass I saw at the shop. This little muggeroony, so you could put your espresso and your shots in it, and it's like engraved on there. It has a little handle, and it has all the little like sights and stuff on it. Let's see if we get approval. Do you like it?
That's really cool.
Yeah?
Trying to get me to black out. But
yeah. Blackout drunk.
Really nice.
So that's the only drunk way you should be. Blacked out.
That's really pretty. Thank
No problem. Yay! So then after that, we went to, what is it called? Industry Place or something like that. We found that we were scoping out places, and then all of a sudden we came upon this one place, and we walked around. It was really cool. They had like a Daiso in there. They had like a manga shop in there. They had like anime stuff. It was like a Japanese village. They had like a whole bunch of Japanese drinks though, which I had to chug down before my flight. Oy. Put down some liquids. But I got, because we all know that I'm a huge One Piece fan, I got this with the Akazaya 9 from One Piece, and I am really happy about it. And I am like almost I'm caught up with the dub. Because I love Zoro's voice actor. Not gonna lie. I love Sanji's voice actor too, so not gonna lie, I watch it for that. Which somebody needs to tell me why we are not at Gear 5 yet in the dub, because it's been like 2 months and I am shaking. I need to see it. I need Joy Boy, okay? I need Joy Boy. So I got this. I'm gonna put it up somewhere. I'm gonna probably try and get a frame for it and put it somewhere. It is like a plasticky material. I know you're hearing the crinkle of this, but it is like not just paper. It's actually like, you know, like those like plastic placemats on a dinner table. It's like that. It's like that. So I'm gonna put this somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it there. That'll be cool. Maybe I'll put it in my room. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on that wall, because there's like nothing on that wall. So I don't know. I'm too tired to think. I'll figure it out later. And then we went to Coney Island. I had to get something to Coney Island because it was a strange place, but also very peaceful, because we didn't know that it was not gonna be like open until Memorial Day. Bless. I'm so glad it wasn't open. Like, Elijah wanted it to be open, but I was like, no, like, I'm so glad it's so nice and peaceful on the beach, just hearing the waves and the seagulls and not hearing screaming kids all the time. My type of peace. So we also met this creepy guy, the creepiest guy I've ever seen. Isn't he so creepy? I love him. I love him though. So we got pins of the Coney Island creepy head guy, and me and Katie got matching t-shirts with the creepy guy on them. And thankfully we're so small that we still fit kid size t-shirts, because the adult size t-shirts were $30. I mean, the kid sizes were only like $20, so like not that much of a discount, but $10 is $10, okay? So we trying to save where we could save, and this actually fit really well on both of us. So I'm really glad we got it. We got the creepy guy. Okay, creepy guy. And I wore this all yesterday, so it's very New York spelling. And then I had my day alone, so I went to a whole bunch of places. But I went to Theater Circle, and I walked around the book shop, and I saw a whole bunch of things, and I got a couple things. I only got 2 things from there. I got this Water for Elephants pin, because I actually saw the previews of the Alliance show when they had it still in Georgia, and it was one of the most amazing things I had ever seen for a while. And I was like, this show needs to go places. It was so good, and I'm so glad that it got all the way up to Broadway, because it deserves to be there. It was spectacular. I loved it. I almost cried. You know, I'm not a crier, but I almost cried. The athleticism of those people, bro, out of this world, bro, out of this world. So, oh, and I didn't even recognize that it's like acrobats. Did you see that? It's literally like, it's literally like, that's a person, and these 2 are also people. So crazy. Really happy that I got to get this pin. to remember when I saw it actually in Georgia, not on Broadway, because they didn't have any merch out when I saw it. I didn't even get to get a program when I saw it because it was a preview of the previews. So I'm glad that I got to see it. It was amazing. Also, I got this shirt that says Almost Famous on it. And I'm just like, this is just gonna be perfect, you know, when I'm walking around at the airport, you know, just be like, isn't that girl? No, I'm almost famous. that isn't that girl. That's me. So I will always be almost famous because human beings are never satisfied with anything that we get. So this is where the big portion of the haul begins, because I went to a yarn shop. It was called Nyc City. It was amazing. It was a dream come true. It was very chaotic, which I love in a yarn shop. I feel like every yarn shop should feel like, I'm mentioning the franchise, but we don't like the woman. I feel like every yarn shop should feel like a Harry Potter set piece. Like, I feel like it should be like a Studio Ghibli like set piece, you know, with everything around, but it's all in its place and it's all artistic and right, but somehow like every color of the rainbow at the same time. That is my aesthetic. I love that. I love that. So go to Nyc City. The ladies there, the people there are super nice. They're really, they know what they talking about. I was sitting in there for about good 30 minutes and they were just chatting it up between them, and I was like, I wish I could live here. I wish I could move in. Like, if I were to move back to New York, I would work there at Nyc City. So if I ever come back, hope you got a position for your girl, because I love that place. So I am going to show you in the order that I got stuff, that I picked stuff up. So the first thing that I picked up, I touched like all the balls of yarn. I had to touch them. I had to touch everything, okay? I had to touch all of it. I had to touch all of it, okay? So I saw this yarn under, they have it like categorized under cottons, under weights, under all kinds of stuff. So I saw this under the cotton yarn. I touched it. Oh my god. This is the softest cotton yarn I've ever touched in my life. I still have this one here. This is the yarn from my yarn shop near my house. It's really great US organic cotton yarn. This yarn is the Barocco Bozzolo, and it's 100% cotton. It's made in Italy, of course, because it's Barocco. It's 100 grams, so 240 yards. This yarn, I'm gonna have our person of interest touch the yarn. You gotta touch this one first, and then you gotta touch this one, okay? Touch this one. Out of 1 to 10, how soft would you say?
I'd say this is like a 7.
A 7? Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll do this one. We'll do this one, because this one's tag is falling off. Out of 1 to 10.
I give it a 9.
A 9. This is the softest cotton yarn I've ever, like, it feels like silk. Like, it feels like not cotton. I can't believe, like, this, like how they say, I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's not cashmere, like a silk blend at least. You know, this is the softest cotton yarn I've ever touched in my life. Especially starting off, let me get some Walmart cotton yarn. And we're gonna get our person of interest to touch that yarn. This is kind of horrible for me to do to you, but I had to do it to him. Wee, you want to try? Her face. She was like, ah. Here you go. Out of 1 to 10, how soft is this yarn? You said
6.
A 6?
Mm-hmm.
You gave that one a 7.
I like that. I thought that one was soft. That was just like kind of rougher for some reason.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's
Maybe
not fun to work with. This one hurts your fingers after a while. This one I haven't worked with yet. This one's gonna be a dream. This one's gonna be immaculate. This one's gonna be, I like almost am like, I might order some of this online, you know. I might make something real good with this one. I might make something. And I got these 2 colors because it gave me Starry Night vibes. it gave me Van Gogh, you know? Don't you get Van Gogh? I feel like this is gonna be like, I'm gonna start off with this blue and then go into this yellow. I think it's gonna be fantastic. I'm thinking about making a vest out of it. I'm thinking about it, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Isn't that so stinking beautiful? Such a good color. And I usually don't get a lot of yellows. Like if you look at my yarn wall, I don't have a lot of yellows, but this yellow like called to me as soon as I saw it. I love a good like gold yellow. I don't like a pale yellow. I like a melanated yellow, okay? Like it got some stock to it, okay? Like it's healthy. It's a healthy yellow. Okay, then I got walking around and I was talking to the ladies. They were super nice. And I saw these, which I've like seen other people use on their YouTube channels. And I have been pining for some sewing needles like this. Because then I don't have to worry about like threading it through the tiny little needle. I can just like push it through the big old hole and just sew it together. So I'm so happy that I have these now. And I don't have to worry about that anymore. Excited. Super excited. Now, I went to the back of the room and I got these 2 balls of yarn. They're from the Alpaca Yarn Company. They're called Espiral and they are random marl worsted weight 100% alpaca. 100 grams, 165 yards. These are heckin' soft as well. I love soft yarn, okay? I love soft yarn. And these are super nice. They're in the color mint chip and they were 30% off. So I bought both of them together. They had a huge like sale section and they had free patterns, which I was like, I looked at them, they didn't really call to me, but I was like, to all my knitting girls, they were mostly knitting patterns. There weren't a lot of crochet patterns, which I'm just a beginning knitter. I'm not a professional knitter. I'm just a beginning knitter, okay? Okay. So I'm super excited to try out these mint chip skeins. I love the colorway. I love this like tealish color, and this brown is so pretty together. So thank you. Love that. And these were manufactured in Peru, color crafted in the USA. You can go to www.thealpacayarnco.com to get you some information about these, okay? Cool. So then I was walking around and then I was like, let me just go ahead and go to the front. Let me just not try and do too much because I already had one book bag to go for Frontier. So, you know, I only had so much space, which I ended up filling all of my pockets and like pushing everything out. I don't even know how I got all this stuff into my book bag, but I did, okay? I didn't have to like throw anything away. Everything got through, okay? So the next thing that I saw were these pins. I got these pins. They're so cute. So I saw this pin and it reminded me of my dad because my dad's favorite animal is hippos. So I got this pin. I'm probably gonna give it to him so that he can wear it like around because he likes wearing pins. It's a hippo in a sweater. And then I saw this pin. It's a black girl with yarn balls in her hair and knitting needles in her hair and her afro. And I was like, that's me. It's reminding me very much of my leg tattoo with her with the space hair, space afro. Love. And then I saw this one and I didn't realize that all of these ones are knitting related. So this was a slay all day. And I am such a like warrior maiden that I had to have this one. And then I saw this one. It's a skein, but it's like sushi. It's like salmon or like tuna sushi, but it's like a skein of yarn. I I had to, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I also saw these, which they are rainbow folding scissors in this little pouch from the Mindful collection. And I haven't even looked at them, honestly. I just picked them up. They look like little glasses. Okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, how do I do this? Oh, 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 oh. I figured it out. I did it. I did it. So now I can use these as my traveling scissors. Whenever I go on an airplane, I can take these. Even though somehow I got through the airplane with my actual like full scissors. So what's up with that? I don't understand. But these are super cool. Okay. And then I could just put them. Let's see if I kill myself. Let's see if I murder my fingers. And they're back together. There you go. That's super cool. I'm super happy about that. So I'm gonna put these somewhere where they could be traveled with. And the last thing that I got is this. Now, you're wondering, what is that? It's a t-shirt. It's a t-shirt and it's in a size small, and this is also gonna get washed like everything else. And this shirt, it is a mason jar of knitwear and it says ballers on it. I was like, I have to have that. That's amazing. They had other shirts and stuff that said other things on them, but they weren't like speaking to me, you know? But this one, I am a baller. A yarn baller. So, excited to wear that out on the town. I love like knit things. I love showing that I love to knit and crochet. And then I came to the front and the lady was like, oh my gosh, let me get you a tote bag. And I had been aching for a New York tote bag the whole trip. And I was like, oh, I don't like that one. That one's not really speaking to me. That one's not it. That one's not it. And then she was like, let me give you a tote. And I was like, oh my God. So she was about to give me this cute little bag. This cute tote bag that has like all kinds of things on it. And it's like, it's super cute. It has the same stuff on the front and the back. And it has like Nitty City and the address of it and the phone number of it. Super cute. Super adorable. I was like, oh my God, yes. And then I guess she saw how excited I was. And she gave me this one too. She gave me both of them with the beads on it. It has on the side Nitty City the information, and it has little flowers and yarn. Oh, yeah, that was a great trip. And she gave me a punch card, so now I have to go back to New York. So might be making another trip soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please like it down below, okay? Like it. And if you did really like this video, then you can comment down below telling me that you really like this video, okay? I would love to read your comment after I take like 10 naps and wash my hair and eat 12 meals. Okay? Okay. So, I hope you have a blessed one. And if you don't want to have a blessed one, have a Hell's Kitchen lit one. I'll see you on the flip side. Love you. Bye.